Hey, what's up, guys? This is Drew. I'm just doing a quick mail day of some nice cards that I got in the last week or two. Also, just want to give my thoughts on the Texas Rangers 2012 season. Pretty fucking pissed off, to be honest, but I was not surprised. I watched pretty much every Rangers game, so it's no surprise to me. This isn't a collapse, in my opinion, that happened the last month of the season. This is an ongoing problem. So I am surprised that they didn't make the playoffs. I would have thought they would have at least won with that one more game in Oakland. And then once it went to the wild card, of course anything can happen. But I'm not really surprised. Like I said, if they made it past the playoff, if they beat Oakland and made it in, I mean, I highly doubt they would have beat the Yankees or the Tigers or the A's or the Orioles in a series. They've been playing horrible for the past several months. I don't blame it on one thing. In the playoffs, I did not like the moves by Ron Washington to put Derek Holland in as a reliever. On Wednesday, he threw like 50 pitches in relief and got tanked. And then you're going to bring him right out in Friday night's game. You got one of the best pitchers in baseball this year. He was throwing darts, and I mean, he could have kept going. I'm pretty, he's used to pitching like that. I mean, you paid all that money for him. He's the most consistent player on the team the whole season, and you just got big balls, and he's not scared of the moment. You've seen how many times he's walked people, got them in trouble. It's almost like he pitches better. So even though he still had given up 2 runs, I don't know what you're thinking by bringing Holland in. That's not what he does. He's not been right for a long time this year. I mean, if you were going to take you out, why not bring Koji in? Koji's been throwing darts for the last few weeks. And, of course, you bring Koji in and he mows them down finally. So, season's just been a big disaster. I like to blame it on pitching, but the offense has really sucked this year. And it's been a real disappointment. They are the highest. I think they scored the most runs in baseball. But if you look at that, a lot of those runs were scored early on in the season. And it doesn't show you what actually happened, because when the Rangers score, they'll get in 10, 12 runs in a game. They'll do that 3 or 4 games in a row. But then it just seems like they go in slumps where they put up 1 run, 2 runs, and I don't know. So I think that's the major one, the number one major problem. Of course, the pitching injuries didn't help, and the inconsistencies, and there's a lot of people that didn't hit too well this year. I also did not like I love Ron Washington. I don't want them to get rid of him. But you brought up Jerkson, Profar, and Mike and you didn't play him. I mean, Mike got a few more chances to play because he came up earlier. Jerkson, every time he got in the game, he did something. And, Ron Washington was stubborn, and he refused to sit his veterans. And, I think Ian could have sat a little bit more. I think, Josh shouldn't have been tired because he takes himself out of the game and then misses 5 games because he can't blink his eyes. So that's a whole other story what's going on with Josh. But Michael Young, he could have rested a little bit more. The local news stories is these guys are all burnt out and this and that. But baseball players, that's what they do. They play every day. So, I don't know. The Yankee teams, they played every day when they were winning all those World Series in the 90s. So I don't really think it's so much a question of burnout. But I definitely think you should put Jerkson in. And then I don't even know why Ron plays him in that wild card game. He puts him up, and sure enough, he gets on base right away. And that kid has a lot of potential. So that's all I really have to say. Like I said, I was not surprised at all, because even if they made the playoffs, I knew they weren't going anywhere. When you have a suspect pitching staff like they have, you're going to need to put up 4, 5, 6 runs a game to win these series. And they were not able to do that. And it's amazing that they were not able to do that with that lineup they had. And as far as Josh Hamilton, I mean, Josh has been great for the Rangers, but, I don't know if people get tired of his act after a while, and it just gets kind of old. There's so much going on with Josh. He has a press conference because he's chewing tobacco, and, that's why he's went in a slump for 2 months. I would love to see the Rangers re-sign him, but not for anything long-term, maybe 1 or 2 years. I'm definitely not into giving him 5 years for the $150 million, which some people are speculating that's what he's going to get. So, let him go, and let's get Jerkson out there, move into the outfield, and hopefully get some healthy pitching and maybe we can grab another pitcher. Because I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, you is a potential number one starter, and then behind that, I would say a healthy Colby is number two, and then after that, it's just downhill. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and Eddie Westergriff, good luck with your Orioles. Hope you guys are able to pull the Yankees out and make a nice run. So I got a bunch of cards here too that came in the last week or two. This first one's real sick. This is Melvin Ingram from this year's Top Platinum, Chargers first round draft pick. Pretty sick. So haven't gotten too many football cards this year, but this is my first Melvin Ingram. I got another one coming in. This one's not numbered. And then I got a bunch of I guess it's almost a triple threads Mailday. But let's get into these other ones here. This is I think it's the 2005 Nelson Cruz refractor auto from Topps Chrome, 371 out of 500. I might have showed you guys this card before. The reason why I'm pulling that out is because I just got the black one, black refractor, number 200. So real happy to get that card. Here's a pretty nice one at 2011 Bowman Chrome. This is the gold border. It's numbered 7 out of 50. Alright, here goes the triple threads. This is out of this year's triple threads. Just a one-color jersey. It says July 22nd, 8 RBI game. And this is numbered... Must be the back number. I don't even know if it's numbered. Oh, yeah, there it goes. This one's 18 out of 18. So, this guy definitely did not have the best season either, but, he doesn't hit for average. He normally hits for power, but still pissed that he didn't catch that ball last year in Game 6. Okay, here's the boomstick version, the die-cut jersey. This is 9 out of 36. Pretty sweet. Here's postseason home run record, 9 out of 27. Another 2011 ALCS MVP, 12 out of 27. And I picked up a couple of the autos. This is the postseason home run record, 8 out of 9. Here's a 7 out of 18 Cruz. So as always, if anyone has any Nelson Cruz cards, hit me up with the PM. I'll trade. I'll buy from you. If you have any of the Chargers, the newer Chargers, Melvin Ingram or Kendall Reyes, if you have any of them, let me know. I'd be happy to trade for those too. Otherwise, I'm out. Peace.